Yo, what's up everybody? Today we're going to be doing some more of the Higurashi Tsukiotoshi playthrough. I'm actually really excited for today. This is going to be one of the biggest things ever, really. I mean, we're going to see like the murder of Teppei probably. Or maybe we're not, who knows? It's really hard to tell, but yeah, I don't know, we're just going to see all the events that have been unfolding even, why did I say folding? All the events that have been unfolding that are going to potentially defeat, like, the really awful problem that Satsuko's actually in at the moment. Yeah, I really wonder if it's actually going to work, but I'm going to be honest, this is Teppei. Look at what happened to Katie and Higurashi. Like, you really think it's going to go smooth. Oh, this is going to be so good, man. I actually really liked last night, so yeah, I hope today's going to be just as good as, if not better, it should be better, let's be honest. Right. Oh, this is actually going to be interesting. What is this music? That fateful one. It actually kind of is fateful though. Oh my god, so much is going to change thanks to today. I really wonder. I went into the sound of fireworks that signify the opening of the festival. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that today's Watanagasi. Yeah. Ironic that. My entire body was filled with strength. I held a whole hand to my mouth because I couldn't help but laugh. Jesus. A nutrient called hatred engorged my murderous intent. I skillfully concealed my beastly foes as I opened the window. God, that is actually a really interesting sort of analogy. So I suppose, like, inside of me just has this sort of, I don't really want to say demon, but just like awful, mad thing that's sort of conquering his, you know, sane emotions. Oh shit. The sky was covered in thick clouds, signifying that a storm was approaching. Oh, yep, yeah. The stage has been set. Yeah, maybe his death cries will be drowned out by the clamour of the storm. That is actually kind of interesting. I mean, I suppose if it's a really bad storm, then fair. I can't wait for the exciting finale. Yeah. I mean, I'm interested. I'm excited to read it. Oh shit, what was that? Oh. As I made my way to the living room, Mum and Dad were having a relaxing coffee. Oh, when they saw me, they said good morning like usual. And I said good morning back to them like usual. That casual exchange felt so peaceful. I really thought it was just going to be anything but like what was usually going to happen. I thought there was just going to be a massive contrast. But at the same time, I was keenly aware of the darkness eroding at the inside of my heart. That is so good. Yeah, fair. This is really just sad, honestly. I mean, it's actually really interesting, like, whenever Keiichi, especially in this problematic scenario, like, whenever he really just feels that he can't do it, and obviously he goes to murder, like, he always forgets about the problem and the severity of it, and just his feelings for Satsuko. Like, the feelings of murder obviously take over. Thanks for the food. The dining table was surrounded in harmony. Yep, well, that's not going to be your future. My heart ached as I looked at my parents and saw that they knew nothing. Oh, yeah! Sorry. The Maibara Katie that you two toiled to raise properly is already gone. And I'm the one who erased him. I shoved the food into my mouth to take my mind off my regrets. I just find it insane that, like, he's going to commit murder and he has so many regrets. Like, seriously, he has so many, but he just never once thinks to, I don't know, like, for example, just betray his friends and go out of it. It's horrible. Then I ravenously tutored to stay with my anxiety. Oh, I can feel my eyes glistening with murderous intent. Jesus. I wiped the drool from my lips, then slowly rose to my feet. Thanks for making breakfast. I need to get going now. Yeah. Well, at least you're not going to go and kill somebody. I headed straight towards the entrance without hesitation. 3 folding shovels were hidden in my backpack. Jesus. Oh my god, yeah. Shovels that were brought to go. It was camping as a family. Nobody could ever imagine that they'd be... Yeah, oh my god. I opened the door. I looked back just once and bid farewell to the life I've been living until now. It's just so sad that he realises so well how awful of a future this is actually going to create to him, and yet he never ever thinks just why not? Why do I have to do this? Then I made up my mind and took the first step down the road in front of me. The door closed behind my back. There was no longer a gentle cradle for me to lie in. Yeah, definitely, because if you don't be careful, you are literally going to be busted by the police. Rejection and acceptance parted ways here, and we'll never meet again. Oh, that's really interesting. So I'm assuming he's just saying there's only one emotion that's actually got enough room to be inside him, really. Mom, Dad, I'm no longer a person. I'm going to be a murderer. Yeah, Jesus. Then I cut off that train of thought. That constant self-torture and futile idealism was no longer necessary. I just needed to be dedicated to what I desired. Oh, that's interesting. So I suppose he just cast off the morals, forget about all of them. Yeah, what even are morals? And then just like do that. Yeah, farewell. Yeah, God. That word was aimed at myself as well. Yeah. I muttered that quietly, then sat down on my bike and started pushing the pedals. Oh God. He's on a bike, that's never a good sign. I let loose on my bike and flew past a dense forest on the way to the garbage mountain. That's actually interesting. So in this version, they're not actually going to school before the murder's taking place. They're... Wait a second, you egg. I think I gotta see you on the weekend. No, I swear. What was it? What was it that made Keiichi do the murder later in Higurashi? It wasn't school, obviously. I think he maybe stole something from school. I don't know. I can't remember. Oh, there's so many details. I should probably rewatch Higurashi. Oh God. I passed by a group of cheerful looking kids along the way. Yeah. They must be on their way to the shrine. A version of Satoko. A vision of... Oh, that must be horrible. So overlapped on the smiling faces. I bet the hooded shrine grounds will look gorgeous, fully decorated in a clear sunset. Yeah, it will, yeah. Easily. Covered in festive white and red curtains and filled with so many hanging lanterns. I couldn't imagine it. I mean, that must be amazing. The hum of the generators powering the street stalls. Oh, the voices of the children running about. And families smiling while watching it all. Today was the day of the Meakashi festival. Yep. I wonder if everybody is already playing around out there. That's actually an interesting thought. If there are people that are playing around, maybe committing a murder might be not as easy as you thought. But what about Satoko? Oh my God, I know. I hope she will be able to forget about those painful days soon. Yeah, me too. But I'm going to be honest, I really don't know if it's going to happen. I mean, look at how Higurashi turned out, man. I wonder how long it will be until she can show off that dazzling smile. You really wonder if that's even possible. Yeah, but of course, I think it's just so sad that, like, this is just surrounded by problem, really. Like, there's a problem, and then you're making so many problems for yourself by trying to solve the problem, but you don't even know if your solution to the problem is actually going to be good for the other person, you know? I mean, it's something he never thinks about, which is actually kind of surprising, but yeah. As I clenched the handlebars, I could see the blood flowing through my veins on the pale white surface of my hand. Damn. Man is too skinny. I needed that new blood. Felt an uncanny sense of omnipotence driving me. What the fuck is omnipotence? How am I meant to know what that is? For deity? Oh, having unlimited power, right? Yeah, that actually explains a lot. Yeah, that's cool. tailwind blew behind me. Suddenly I felt a lifelike sensation on my back. Onward. Onward with 2 hands pushing on my bike. Pushing me forward. Towards the end of the world. That's actually really interesting, you think, so... Yep. Definitely going to be the end of your civilized world. You can always turn back, but... Oh, God. When I travelled through the garbage mountains and entered the station wagon, Lena and Xion were already waiting for me.
Ohayo.
Good morning, Kei-chan. Good morning. Did you sleep well? Did you? Yeah, I had a really deep... God. For the first time in ages. Like I got some demons out of me. Yeah, well, I think they're going to awaken now. Reawaken, even. Thud? After closing the door of the station wagon, an eerily oppressive sensation enveloped us. We couldn't help but tense up. Everybody forgot how to breathe. Sweat steadily poured out of me. The tense air filled the car and circled about with no exit. Oh shit, the preparations are already complete. A single rope was resting in front of Lena and Xion. It was painted black! A sweet black. Oh my god. God. Oh, next to that was Satoshi's bat. I took the shovels out of my backpack and lined them up side by side. Yep, these 3 tools were gathered to open the path to our future. Yeah, you really think that's gonna be a good path? Oh my god, they had a profound presence, like 3 sacred treasures used in a ritual. Oh. Wait, hang on a second, what? A sound reminiscent of rusted metal faintly rang out. My body was growing more and more sensitive to the tension, so I jumped. Did anyone hear a sound just now? Wait, they don't know? Oh, fuck! Lena and Xion tilted their heads and exchanged glances. Who the fuck? Wait, hang on a second. Oh, was that my imagination? I looked around inside the car, then I noticed a huge black duffel bag hiding behind Lena. Yeah, what is inside there? Oh! I know exactly what this is. Oh no, somebody's going to be a little bit embarrassed. I think that's the remains of Dina. I heard a sound coming from inside that bag. What are you talking about? I didn't hear any sound. Are you sure you're not hearing things, Keiichi-kun? That is actually kind of weird. If he didn't see... The symbol was the same. Keiichi-kun, you're acting kind of scary. I told you to show me. What's going on? You're scaring Lena-san. Well, he is scared himself. But yeah, I'm sure I heard something. He thinks there's something there. There was no sound. Yeah, a little bit defensive there. Xion stood in the way to shield Lena. Out of the way, Xion. Damn. No, I won't. You're right weird, Kei-chan. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, that really doesn't surprise me, and your face is terrifying. Lena and Xion banded together like they were contemplating an escape. They looked completely terrified as they stared at me. What's with you guys? What the genuine fuck has actually happened? No, I'm assuming... That's actually really weird, because you imagine if he's so much more stressed that he's actually making it out in his head, that his face is... He's not even doing it with intention. His face is just showing so much more of a scary expression than he's actually intending to produce. Hold up. I probably just wanna... There we are. It's a little bit better. Oh shit, that must be scary. Yeah, I don't blame him. I slowly grabbed hold of Satoshi's bat. Jesus, open it. Fucking hell. To be fair, I mean, he is genuinely going to be doing one of the most awful and big things in his life. He cannot have anything go wrong, especially because he doesn't want to go to jail, obviously. He doesn't want to potentially put anybody in danger, especially himself. So yeah, I suppose he has to be really cautious. But it's also the paranoia creeping up. Nena's eyes were moist from the fish. She couldn't hold back. But I urged her once more to open the bag. Jesus. Nena looked nervous as she only slowly unzipped the duffel bag. I swallowed my saliva in one huge gulp. Then she pulled out the contents of the bag. A set of 5 stacking boxes.
Lena special かよ.
The Lena special? All strength left my body at once. I struggled to avoid collapsing to the ground. Because... Oh my god! I was so convinced that was Lena. To be fair, I think there definitely would have been a smell of corpse related things that he would have actually been able to pick up on. And secondly, why would she store it in there? And thirdly, like, she stored it in the fridge, in some sort of fridge in the junkyard in Tsukiotoshi, so yeah, doesn't really apply to that, but still, oh my god. That's actually pretty nice, yeah. Oh, I love how anticlimactic that. That's actually kind of a shame though. I'm assuming that was a surprise that she was meant to reveal to them later on, but yeah, Casey, he's a little bit scared. Yeah, then why didn't you show me just right away? Yeah, we could definitely see that, Jesus Christ. Yeah. I'm sorry, Keiichi. Yeah, but even though he's getting really, really paranoid and his stress is just increasing more and more, I think it's nice that he still has the decency to do this, but I'm going to be honest, after this, is he really going to have the same decency? Bro, I really wonder what's going to happen in terms of, like, the world-related thing. Do you remember, like, Higurashi, the end, like, Keiichi going to a different world, or at least him feeling like it? I wonder if that's going to happen. Nena was pleasantly smiling. She looked relieved. Yeah, I smiled back at her, though it betrayed the swarts, swelling around inside my head. Yeah. Interesting. That sound earlier couldn't have come from that zipper. It was a much stronger sound with a much more destructive power behind it. A sound that pierced all the way through to my brain. It seemed like a sign, like it was trying to tell me something. Maybe my conscience was telling me I should turn back right away. Well, yeah. Yeah. Maybe I just didn't want to look ahead. Maybe I wanted to plug my ears and shut it out. I really wonder what that sound is. Like, seriously, I don't know. I don't really understand any reason for somebody to be here. Even the mountain dogs, I don't get why they'd be here. Maybe it could be something though, who knows. I double checked our preparations while packing the tools into my backpack. Oh, I could hear the cicadas crying far off in the distance. Then we all glanced at another one rose to our feet. Let's go! Oh shit. Dude, I really wonder what the sound is. Maybe it could just be some sort of hallucination, because you can hallucinate audio. I don't know though. But at the same time, he's got a lot of sleep, so hallucinations wouldn't really be that likely. I mean, the less you sleep, I heard, the more a hallucination is likely. Like, when I say you really, really need to have a massive prolonged period of staying up non-stop without sleeping. Like, over 48 hours. Then you get hallucinations, I heard. I kind of want to try it, but at the same time, I kind of don't. Oh shit, man. We quietly crawled out of the station wagon and then carefully made our way over the garbage mountain one step at a time. Rustle, 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 looking back. Even though the station wagon was maintaining its balance on unstable footing, I could see it lightly shaking. Damn. A sign that it was on the verge of collapse. I tried to shake off the disturbing thoughts running through my mind as we enthusiastically pushed through the garbage mountain. Yeah, I just really find it surprising that Shion and Ben aren't doubting this nearly as much as he is. We decided to hide the corpse in a deep, deep forest past the canopy of... Yeah. It was uncharted territory. The kind that wards off entry. Yeah, it seemed like a miracle that we were able to travel here from the garbage mountain without anybody seeing us. It is actually kind of surprising, yeah. When I looked up at the sky, I saw a thick, dark cloud that helped conceal our presence. Yeah, it's definitely going to match. Oh god, alright, even the heavens are on our side. Yeah, that's not a good thing. This looks like a good spot. I stabbed my shovel down at the point Sion indicated. Yeah, it's like a grave marker. For him, yeah. For us, it's more like a monument. Jesus. I mean, it doesn't really surprise me that much because these people just hate the things this man has done. They don't even view him as human, so they don't really feel taking his life as a bad thing. But at the same time, like, Keiichi, I swear he's the only one that's, like, remotely having sensible doubts. Like, these people there are so enthusiastic in there, in, like, literally committing murder. It's shocking, honestly. Tonight will be his final night. Yep. And then we can celebrate this day every year. You really think that's going to happen? We can take pride in it as the anniversary of the day that we made the right choice. You are so confident. Let's dig. Oh god. I put my strength into my fingertips and pierced the surface of the soil over and over again. Sion and then I joined in without saying a word. Jesus, unrelentingly digging into the dirt with our hearts full of hatred. Yeah! Scrape, scrape. As I was pierced the ground at shallow angles. Thunk, thunk. We insatiably dug at the dry soil. Oh god, why is she laughing? Then I suddenly let out a soft laugh. Lena? Oh god, well around this time last year. Then I looked far off into the distance. What? Huh? I was so lonely at the time. Oh, feeling lost and crying alone. Satoko-chan saw me like that. What? That's really surprising. Never actually realised that. I'm actually really surprised that she's saying like she's really, really lonely and, you know, lost and crying alone, because I suppose like she's moved into Inawazawa. She's, oh, I don't know, maybe, you know, her life is very, very complicated. Maybe it's just, you know, memories of the worst times. God.
Satoko-chan 心配そうな顔で
God, I smiled and told her that nothing
泣
was
き出した
wrong.
の。
But Satoko looked so worried and then she started to
レナさんが
cry.
泣くなら私も泣くってワンワン泣き出したの。
Damn, she said I can't help but cry if Lena-san is crying. So it's almost quite me. She sounds oddly, I don't know, painful.
"泣きながらね、
So we
一
cried.
人
She
で泣く
told
と
me she
いつ
knew.
までも涙が止まらないこと、私も知ってますのよ」って。
Yeah.
そんなさとこちゃん見てたら私
And then I suddenly began to smile.
可愛くていじらしくて不思議と涙が止まったの。
I thought she was so cute and innocent. I suddenly stopped crying.
なんだか嬉しい気分になってきて
And then I felt
笑い出しちゃっ
happy
た。
and laughed out loud. This is so
初
fucked.
めはさとこちゃ
Satoko-chan
ん
seemed
きょとん
confused
と
at
して
first
た
a
んだ
bit.
けど、今度は私と一緒
That
に
is
なって
actually-
笑ってくれたの。
It's actually good to be fair. It's actually kind of funny now that she says that, like, what was like a shared sadness is now shared happiness. It's just really weird, that transition. But, yeah. That's
二人
nice.
で「あははははは」って大声でいつまでも飽きずに。
Jesus, the two of us were shouting, ah ha 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 ha, at the top of our lungs,
その
non-stop.
こと
I was thinking of,
思い出しちゃって。
yeah, fair. I was thinking back on that moment just now.
さとこらしいですね。
Yeah, sounds like Satoko, alright. Yeah. For some reason, Sion's expression clouded over for a moment.
あの時
Oh, yeah,
のさとこ
interesting
ちゃん
that.
レナよりももっと苦しんでたのに。
Yeah, but then Satoko was suffering even more than Lena. I thought back on how powerless I felt earlier and put a hand on Lena's shoulder.
過去
Yeah,
は過去、
that was the past.
今は今。
Yeah, this is
でもって、
now. We're doing this together for the sake of the
未来の
future, right?
俺たちはこうやって集まったんだろう。
Oh, yeah.
そうなんだよね。
That's right. Lena let out a quiet hee to herself and then picked up her shovel again. Oh, God, yeah. And I mean, there is nothing that is going to make these people not want to do it because they just have so many pleasant memories of Satoko. I mean, it is fair enough, like, they don't want this person to have a horrible life. Such a nice person as well. Scrape, thump. We continued tirelessly digging the hole. Yep, the dirt we dug out really was starting to pile up. Yeah, they should really look for a way to hide that dirt. Just as the hole grew deeper and deeper, the pile grew bigger and bigger. Yeah, looking down the hole was like staring into the darkness of the abyss, like gazing into a black hole. Yeah, well, yeah, I was likely to get sucked in if I didn't keep my wits about me. Well, I don't really think then Sion are gonna kill you. I took a deep breath, wiped the sweat away, and picked up the shovel. It's just so interesting that, like, whichever thoughts of doubt he has, like, he just forgets about them because there's a task impending in front of him. And that occupies his thoughts instead of the rationality. Scrape. The sweat was beading into globs on my forehead. Yeah, fair. Oh, I mean, it must be really, really strenuous, especially because of it being summertime. A dull pain coursed through my biceps. Oh, yeah, fair. A refreshing breeze blew overhead, giving us the boost that we needed to maintain our rhythm. Yeah, it's actually kind of lucky, I suppose. Huh? After letting out that exclamation, Sion looked up towards the sky. Then her eyes began to wander.
しーちゃん
Shi-chan? Then our eye stopped digging and looked up.
今誰かが私の頭を撫でた気がしたんです。
Oh, I felt like someone patted my head just now. Oh god, Sion closed her eyes and stiffened her expression as she said that, then...
私
Oh. Oh god. I could hear her shouting something mixed in with her sobbing voice.
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry.
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry.
ごめんなさい。
しーちゃん
Suddenly Sion began to scream. She scratched at her head, then covered her mouth with both her hands and began trembling. Oh god, that's horrible. I really wonder what's actually happening with her. I mean, I wouldn't assume that's actually happening. I'd assume that's some sort of hallucination thing, but like, oh god, she's seeing Satoshi. Oh god. Oh, I feel bad. Sion,
どうしたんだ
what's wrong? Yeah, what is wrong? I threw my shovel down. Yeah, good for you. Yeah. But Sion pushed me away immediately and incoherently mumbled to herself.
シオン
Sion?
私きっと殺される。
I'm really confused. Huh?
お社様のたたりが天罰が私に下るんです。
That's what Yasuda said was
そ
strong
れが
now. That's how things went for me.
もう変えることなんかできない。
It's too late to change it. I can't do anything, can I?
シオン
Sion,
どう
what
し
are
た
you
って言うん
saying?
だ
Yeah, what is she saying? Especially Sion as well. I mean, she is literally one of the most rational people. Why would she be thinking that Oyasuda-sama is actually going to curse her? That is
お前
so
は殺
weird.
されない
Yeah. You are not going to be
殺
killed.
されるのは
Teppei
鉄
is the
平な
one
んだ
who's going to die. Yeah.
そうだよ
That's right.
お社様のたたりが
Yeah.
しーちゃんに怒るはず
I'm
ないんだ
really
よ
confused. Oyasuda-sama's curse shouldn't affect Shi-chan.
私はみんなが思ってるような人間じゃないんです。
I'm not the sort of person everyone thinks I am.
私はひどいやつ。
Oh god. Why is she saying that though? Of course she isn't. Sion wore a vacant expression with an empty look in her eyes.
やめろよシオン
Stop it, Sion.
お前は罪人なんかじゃない
Yeah, you're
お
not
前
a
は
bad person.
正しいことをするんだ
You're doing the right thing. That is debatable.
だから
So there's no
罪
reason
悪
for
感
you
を
to
抱
feel
える必
guilty.
要なんかない
Oh god. Yeah, hang on a second. Of course Oyasuda-sama's going to be a subject. I forgot that the day is literally Watanagasi. Sion slowly shook her head.
いいえ、私は最低なんです。
No, I'm the worst. I've already been so much worse than sis.
お姉より
I've
もっ
done
とひど
terrible
い。
things. What has she done? I really wonder if this... I mean, we haven't really seen Mion that much. I mean, no, actually that's not true. I forgot about the phone call that happened. I just genuinely wonder why. Maybe the events of Meakashi have also started
何言
simultaneously.
ってるの
Yeah, Shi-chan, what are you
Shi-chan.
talking about? Yeah!
本当はず
Oh.
っと里子が嫌いだった。
Oh, the truth is I actually hated Satoko. A line of tears ran down Satoko. She was... Jesus, she squeezed those words out.
いつもサトシ君にべったりで甘えて頼って
Always clinging on to Satoshi-kun, always depending on
サ
him.
トシ君の愛情を一
Representing
身に受け
Satoko
て
for receiving all of
そ
Satoshi-kun's
れが当たり前って顔
love
で
and
笑ってる
affection
サ
and
トコに
taking it
ず
for
っと嫉
granted.
妬してた。
Yeah.
本当は私
Honestly, I was envious.
サトコが羨ましかったんですね。
We
サ
saw
トコに
that.
なれたら
Satoko was always able
い
to
つだっ
stay
てサ
by
ト
his
シ君のそばにいら
side.
れるからサトシ君
And
の
I,
ことを好き
as I grew
にな
to
れば
like
なるほど
Satoshi-kun,
サトコへの憎しみがどんどん募って
my hatred
抱えきれないくらい膨らんでいった。
My hatred for Satoko grew beyond control. What? My huge tears began pouring out of Sion's eyes. Oh god, she collapsed to the ground with both of her hands in the dirt and then fiercely wiped the corner of her eyes with her muddy hands. I feel so bad for her though, I mean. I suppose she's always felt as if she's been some sort of reject of the Sonozaki family. It's actually kind of interesting when Gion's saying this. I mean, she obviously really, really regrets it significantly, and I suppose she's definitely learned from it and changed from it, Jesus. But, yeah. Oh. Deep in my heart, I wished.
心の中で思っちゃったんです。もしも本当に
But if
お社様がいるならば
Oh, Satoko should be the next one to suffer. Jesus. Sion, you. I mean, so Yashiro-sama is definitely real, right?
お社様って存在するのかな
Well, Yashiro-sama is real, but like,
だって
yeah, because nothing.
サトコの一番の不幸は
Yeah.
サトシ君がいなくなることなんだから
Oh my god, yeah, because nothing could ever cause Satoko as much suffering as Satoshi-kun's disappearance. Yep.
姿は見え
Even
な
if
く
we
ても
can't see it, it doesn't overlook a single
私た
word
ち
we
のつぶ
say.
やきを聞き逃さない心の中まで見透か
It
して
reads our minds and
Minogasa
everything we're
ne.
thinking. Yeah, I don't really think that's true, but like, it's just coincidence. It is seriously insane to think that it is, but it is just genuinely
そうだ
coincidence.
よ
That's
お
right.
社様はいるんだよ
Oh, Oyashiro-sama exists. Oh, I don't know how to that quietly, but with conviction in her voice. I mean, she's literally seen her.
今も私たちを見てる
Wait, she's watching over. Oh shit, watching over us even now. We all fell silent, like we were all chained down, or nailed in place. The cicadas cried out as if to laugh at us. A gust of wind blew by, causing the weed by our feet to hum. I sensed a shadow of moving closer to us, quickly and nimbly, moving like a whip, making the sounds of footsteps in the vicinity. Oh shit! An eerie out-of-place feeling ran through my entire body. Yeah, like some sort of parasite was trying to worm its way inside me, little by little. Ironic. My throat felt incredibly thirsty. Oh shit! I felt an irresistible urge to scratch my entire body. Oh no. These hallucinations were taking root deep inside me. Did something possess me to make me jump at shadows like this? Oh god. Scrape, scrape. I instinctively resumed digging the hole, hoping to shake off the fear stirring in my heart. I suppose it is a good way to keep, I don't know, just forget about everything that's happened. Dude, I seriously can't believe it though. Oh yeah, oh my god. Oh god. That's actually really interesting that Denar sees Oyasura-sama right now, so I'm assuming because of that. Hinamizawa syndrome definitely isn't something that's unknown to her at the moment. Same with Geichi, oh my god. That's actually really interesting. Yeah, of course Hanya would watch this. Oh boy, you're gonna piss off then. Sorry, I don't believe in supernatural stories. Oh, I like that, I suppose. I mean, even though they are doing something incredibly bad, I suppose at least he's, you know, got the encouragement to motivate them. I don't know.
サトコをこの手で救い出す。
Yeah, we'll rescue Satoko with our own
もう
hands.
それしか
That's the only thing I'm thinking
頭の
about
中には
right now.
ないんだ。
It's not entirely true, but like, yeah. My heart felt like it was about to shatter right now. I was afraid to stop moving my hands. Eventually, Shion slowly rose up to evaluate the situation. Then Shion took a shovel in hand, stood next to me, and began digging into the ground.
シオン、
Shion, scrape, scrape, scrape. Thunk, thunk.
ケイちゃんのおかげで私目が覚めました。
Kizan, I finally woke up thanks to you.
私がサトコ
I
を救おう
thought
と思った
the
の
saving
は
Satoko would be a way to return
サ
for
トシ君への
Satoshi.
罪滅ぼしのような思いからでした。でも
But now
それは間違いだったと思
I
いま
think
す。
that was a mistake.
私はサトコになりたかったんじゃない。
I don't want to become like Satoko.
サトシ君になりたかったんです。
I wanted to become like Satoshi.
だから私はサトシ君になって
Oh.
サトコを救いたいと思ったんです。
Oh. Interesting. No, but the only thing is, I suppose she says she doesn't really want to become like Satoko, but the more she progresses through her life, the less dependent she'll become of, you know, Satoshi, because she'll learn to obviously move away from him, sadly. Oh my god, this is the song that really sounds like birth and death. Sion smiled in my direction with her first caked in mud. Damn. That expression reflected the weight that had been lifted off her shoulders from speaking her heart. Interesting, yeah. For all the talking we do, we never communicate our real intentions, leaving behind gaps that clearly need filling. Yeah. No, I kinda get what it means, yeah. If I were ever to speak my true intentions so clearly, I feel my very existence would completely dry up. I was terrified of the madness it would entail. I don't really understand why he would though. I mean, his intentions are really similar to everybody else's, just to save Satoko, to get a friend back, you know? Scrape, thunk. In an effort to avoid their gaze, I stepped into the hole and started digging from within. I fear that I started... Oh, yeah. I couldn't let these sentimental feelings sweep me away. It's only human too. Scrape.
俺も同じだ。
It's the same for me.
だから俺は
Yeah,
サ
that's
トコ
why
を
I
救い
had
出
to
さな
help
くちゃいけないんだ。
Satoko.
サトシのために。
Satoshi's sake. Yeah,
サトシを
definitely.
憎んだ分、
As much as
俺
I
は
resent Satoshi,
勇気を振り絞ってやり遂げなきゃなんないんだ。
I need to overcome my fear and finish this. Oh god, I just hate... I think, like, the amount of sentimental value that this has and significance it has for everybody just means that there is no turning back. Like, even more so than before. Scrape. Then Han and Xion both followed in my lead and climbed me into the hole to start digging. That is actually insane. I mean, it's so big that they can actually climb into the hole. Wow. Scrape. There was no need for anyone to say anything more. We all kept quiet and the sweat kept flowing as we tirelessly toiled to dig the hole deeper. We all had thoughts locked away in our hearts. Wicked forbidden thoughts. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Even though we all noticed, we dared not to ask one another. Even if we asked ourselves, there would be no answer. Yeah. Our current cause was a righteous one. Helping a friend, so there was no reason to waver. Oh, there is reason to waver. You are killing somebody. No matter how awful he is, you are still murdering a human being. Any feelings of repentance would only shake our will to carry out this murder. Isn't that the case? All human beings have traces of something truly rotten buried deep within them. Yep, that's very true. Luckily, some people are fortunate enough to live a carefree life and die in peace without ever sensing the smell of corruption emanating from them. That's actually really interesting. Yeah, anyone who realises it on their own, or is otherwise made aware of it, will be able to see the hell waiting for them after the corruption spreads. However, any attempt to hide it only causes the wound to spread instead of healing. Yeah, like this whole... Oh, yeah. Then someday we'll be decaying too. Oh god, I was really expecting a jump scare then. Oh shit! Before we realised it, the sun was already starting to set. It pierced through the thick clouds to shine down on us. Oh god. It's getting closer and closer. That's actually really interesting that I misread that. I thought, like, even if we asked other people. But, no, yeah. Yeah, it's actually really interesting. So I suppose if you ask yourself, then you just don't really want to remind yourself of it just because of it being so much of a bad memory that, like, you know, it would completely ruin what is currently meant to be one of your strongest times. I mean, they are meant to be strong here. They have to be. I find this really interesting though, this. Yeah. I'm assuming like, yeah. So I suppose you could think of corruption in this case as if it's a stench or something like that, and the more it spreads, just the more disgusting you become, I suppose. I looked up at the sky from the dusky base of the hull. Wow. God, that really is quite something. I don't think I've ever seen this shot. It's actually really funny whenever I see this shot because, like, 9 times out of 10 it's because there's a disaster awaiting to happen. I think this will do it. On my signal, we all crawled out of the ground. God, we dug up quite a lot. I threw my shovel down and then crouched down to examine the hole. The shape was a little weird since we were digging from 3 different points, but the hole ended up deeper than I expected. I really wonder how deep it is. Oh god, yeah. Oh yeah, that must be really damn hard. My intense breathing seemed to get sucked up in the depth of this. Oh, Jesus Christ, that is big. What? Bang, scrape, thud. The shovel slipped out of Denar's hand, then rolled into the hole. She must have been exhausted. Oh my Jesus Christ, and yet these people were going to try and commit a murder on this exact day, and she's that tired. Fucking hell. Oh, what to do? Lena did something foolish. It's just a mistake, it's not really that bad. Then I'll stretch her hand out to pick up the shovel, but she couldn't reach. It was so far down in the darkness that it was hard to make out its shape. Jesus. Guess there's no other choice. I'll hop down and grab it. Oh god! And keep in mind that Katie is like one of the guys with the most paranoia that is sort of circling around him. Oh god. I kind of get the feeling that is going to really, really just give an opportunity for him to get fucking scared. that must be big if, like, the sound travels so much that you can't even hear, like, the... I suppose you hear more of an echo rather than, like, how you're... I don't know, just how you would have expected to hear the sound you made. Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, definitely. We can't leave any evidence behind. No, but the only thing is, that is actually... I really do wonder, like, in this hole... I don't really know how you would... what you would actually have. There could be potential possibility of, like, some sort of fingerprint-related thing. I don't know. No, not fingerprint, sorry. Footprint. I don't know why I said fingerprint, but, yeah, I don't really know how you would also be able to get evidence. Maybe traces of DNA, but... really don't get how you'd find them, especially because this is the 1980s we're talking about here. Sorry, Geichiku. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, I put my hand on the edge of the hole and jumped down in a single fluid motion. Thump. I botched the landing and fell down inside the hole. Oh god. The taste of the dirt swirled inside my mouth and I spit it out right away in search for the shovel. Yeah, fair. Oh god, that must be disgusting. Right away, my fingertips felt something cold and metallic. Oh, right, yeah. Then I grabbed the shovel with most of my feet. But that moment... what? What? I heard that sound again, the same one I heard inside the station wagon. Then, I heard something after all. But then I and Sion were talking up above with little regard for me or that sound. Strained my ears. What? With my entire body focused on listening, I was able to pick up a few words from their conversation. Keiichi, my name. Mistake. What are they talking about? Doesn't know. Pathetic? What do they mean by that? Are they talking about... What? Wait, I am serious. What? What? From before. Hey, who? What is this? So those guys have no. This is the beginning then. I cannot believe this. No fucking way. Unable to hold it in any longer. A groan leaped from my mouth. Doesn't know anything. We'll die anyway? Their conversation reached an unsettling setting. I am seriously surprised now. I was no longer able to cause their true intention. Yeah, I am seriously surprised. I genuinely though. Wait, I began to feel distant. I cannot believe it. If these people were genuinely trying to betray and... Yeah. Are they organising another plan without my knowledge? Yeah. Do they not want me to be involved in their plan? Or maybe their plan has already been set in motion. Yeah. I really do wonder what... I just genuinely wonder what it could be though. I mean, I don't really understand what they would get from anything other than committing this murder. All the questions crawling around in my head prevented me from thinking calmly. This is so weird. Like, serious. Oh my god. That is so weird. I find it really weird that they hear that weird sound. I really don't understand what sound that actually is. Maybe it could potentially just be something that, I don't know, maybe something in his pocket. I really don't know. Just something that his body could make. Like, what if he's wearing a belt, for example? What if it's some, I don't know, metal clinging on a hard surface? I mean, if it is silent, then maybe you'd be able to hear something. I don't know. This is so weird though, their conversation. I mean, I genuinely wonder what they could be talking about. It's either Keiichi just hearing the worst words and obviously taking it out of context, but like, I don't know. Doesn't know pathetic. I really don't know. Maybe they could be talking about Mion? I don't know. What? From before? Hate? Maybe it could be Mion. I'm not really sure. That's so weird though. I really don't know. I have never ever considered the fact that they may be against against Geichi though. I think we need to know more for us to be able to be fully aware. I took a deep breath, hoping to clear my head. No! Where on earth am I? You're literally inside of a pit that you dug. Where on earth have I gone? Where am I being taken? And yeah, suddenly the falling sunset was obstructed by two shadows. Keiichi-kun, did you find it? I am really I seriously don't know if I should trust these people anymore. Like, genuinely. I mean, we need to get more information on what they actually talked about, though, before we can actually trust them. When I cautiously lifted my head, I saw Rodena and Shion looking down at me with innocent smiles on their faces. Yeah, innocent smiles, it really surprises me. What's wrong? Yeah, your face kind of looks pale. Oh my god, please! Just... Keiichi-kun. He grabbed Rena's hand. Yeah, that's nice, but the only thing is Oh, yeah, I kind of thought that. Rena reached out to me with a concerned expression, but I had hesitated for a moment, wondering if it was okay to take that hand. Was that a hallucination earlier? It must be a hallucination. Rena has no reason to betray me. I really wonder. Or maybe it was real and you just heard the worst bits, like I thought. Really? Was it really a hallucination? Stop it, don't try to fill my mind with doubts. Don't listen. Even though we planned everything out, Discord was running rampant. Yeah, definitely, yeah. He needs to be... Oh, God. Yeah, that incomprehensible question, those two eyes. Those shadows following behind. Yeah. The silent phone call. Wicked secrets and the two hands of a Yasuno-san. Anytime I do something, one more thread pulls loose. I'm desperately trying not to look at it. Interesting. Oh god, no, but the only thing is it's just so bad this, I mean, yeah, I really do wonder what... No, because the only thing is, now he's not going to be able to trust them at all. And yeah, understandable, but like, yeah, that is going to be really bad for them. That's right, it's got to be a hallucination. How do you hallucinate conversation? Come on, man. Maybe it's possible in the worst cases, but I don't know, I just think it's really unlikely for him to be able to do something like that. As I said that, a small amount of the guilt in my heart was able to release. This is my curse. My curse for abandoning my humanity. Yeah, interesting that you think about that. Keiichi-kun. Then I had an uneasy expression, but I smiled at her and grabbed her hand. Yeah. Oh god, that's actually really interesting though. I suppose he's actually realising. It's actually interesting that now he thinks that what he's actually hearing is something that he is hallucinating. I mean, he should be more concerned about the fact that he's hallucinating things, but I suppose if he thinks that it's his curse for abandoning his humanity, then there is actually a justification for why he's getting hallucinations, but I don't know. Like, he can make a justification, so as a result it isn't something that's just appearing as something really, really odd. Yeah, god, I'm genuinely surprised. I genuinely thought that was like the last straw there. I'm really surprised. Ready and heave-ho! My body floated upwards as Nena's hands tugged at me. The scene before my eyes looked like a kaleidoscope. Wow. God. Looking up in the sky, the clouds covering the area had already begun to scatter. the storm I saw earlier surely wasn't approaching. So the scenario I had constructed was already being rewritten? Am I just a puppet dancing according to somebody else's script?
そろそろ時間です。
It's about time. Perhaps sensing my apprehension, Xion chimed in to remind us of our time limit. I couldn't think any longer. I was tired. Yeah! Oh god, so now I just followed after Dena and Xion as they pressed onward, without knowing what would be waiting for. Yeah, I'm actually happy that he's sort of starting to contemplate. Yeah, they don't know. Yeah, tonight all of this will reach its conclusion. Yeah, and it will not be good, or maybe it will be, who knows, but I think it's very, very unlikely. Alright, so that's the end of the chapter. Well, I think if I said I was going to be reading another one, I would literally be having to, I don't know, I would have a time limit. There is no way I would not read another chapter. I want to see the murder. Oh shit. Oh god. God, that really just shows that really just shows how I don't know, just I don't really know how tired and just how dead he feels inside of it. It's actually really interesting. So even though they know the storm isn't going to happen, they're still going to try and do it. But yeah, I suppose. I mean, the only thing is about a storm, I mean, it would definitely make committing the murder easier, but that doesn't mean it, like, won't happen. Sorry, that doesn't mean it's impossible to do it without the rain. Oh god, that's just genuinely... He doesn't know what's happening, and I'm going to be honest, if he judged this more, he would be able to really realise that maybe this is a mistake he's making. Like, Jesus, man. We open the phone... Wait, actually... I gotta... Much better. I'm fucking cold. I'm literally wearing, like... Look at this. I am wearing a coat inside my own house. It's so cold today, I swear to God. I never wear a coat. I mean, to be honest, I never really wear a coat. I always wear, like, loads and loads of layers as opposed to a coat. I don't know, I just always find a little bit more comfortable doing that. Hang on, my audio might be a little bit too loud. Let me just turn that down a little. There we are. Right. Right! Let's fucking read this! The phone booth was a short way... the phone booth was a short ways down the road, standing alone on the edge of the forest. Yeah, it would disappear into the darkness of the night if not for the streetlight brightly shining down on it to highlight its presence. Yeah, fair. What is a phone booth doing in a place like this? Yeah, I know, it's just so odd. I asked once and I was told they installed it so people who noticed the forest fire could call in, or people experiencing trouble in the forest could call for help. Interesting. Like, yeah, fair enough, yeah. But the only thing is, if there's a forest fire, wouldn't you think that if it's a really bad fire, I mean, if it's not a bad fire, then this wouldn't apply, but if it's a bad fire, I really wonder, could, like, a fire so bad... No, I don't know. No, I'm missing a crucial detail here. I was thinking, like, maybe a fire could be so bad that it could maybe get under the soil and could potentially infiltrate phone lines. So that could potentially render the phone useless, but phone lines are very, very deep within the ground. But at the same time, for a village like this, who knows if they are deep? It's kind of hard to tell. When I carefully focused my hearing, I felt like I could hear somebody calling for help. What? What? The source of that voice must be Satoko. I thought to myself as my body started to heat up. I wanted to help Satoko as soon as possible. No matter how much anxiety it induced, no matter what doubts arose from it, that was my unshakable conviction. Yeah. Over time, that belief spread to every corner of my body, slowly growing stronger and eventually taking control of me. I just found it so sad that he realises this. It's true. That intense conviction dominated my thoughts and even my free will. Yeah, I clearly become a puppet. And I just think it's really interesting, that analogy. I suppose you've become a puppet of your own emotions. I picked up the phone receiver to make sure that the line was connected, then closed the door at once. Oh, Shion brushed the mud off her wristwatch and indicated the time. Oh, God. That's actually really interesting that he's hearing people asking for help. This music really is uncomfortable. It's still too early. Oh, right. We elected to hide in the shady grass while waiting for the moment of fate. It kind of is the moment of fate, though. My God, the silence seemed to last an eternity. The weight of that silence deepened our bonds. Our eyes didn't cross paths. We just waited motionlessly, clinging to our murderous intent. Yeah, and I just find it really interesting here. I suppose, like, murderous intent has become so bad that these people, like, normally best friends, they're not even talking to each other. I mean, I think that just really shows, like, obviously it shows how big the moment is and how scared everybody is for it, but it also just shows what it can do to people, I suppose. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. We should eat the dinner I made. Yeah. Then I broke the silence and pulled out the boxes. I don't really think people are going to have a good appetite when they're just about to commit murder, but okay. Oh, I wasn't hungry. Just hearing that at a time like this took the wind out of my sails. Well, then I was it's eccentric enough for something like this. Yeah, I said that we get hungry at some point, didn't I? Yeah. Let's use this opportunity to replenish our energy. Then I thrust a pair of chopsticks towards me, then nonchalantly rolled out a handkerchief and opened the box. What it is. Yeah, might as well take the opportunity while we still can. Yep. Shion snapped her chopsticks apart, then gracefully reached for a side dish. Oh, it's delicious. That's nice, I suppose. Really? Glad to hear it, Shi-chan. That's actually really good. I suppose if they have nice food, they can sort of... I don't know, I mean, it isn't really gonna... I mean, like, your worst fears in life aren't gonna be just shattered because food tastes nice. But, like, yeah. Yeah, we got up early and we were working tirelessly all day. It is actually really surprising to think, but they have been. I mean, my God. Thank you, Dena-san. The fact that they're going to work, like, all day and then they're going to do something that is going to be... It is going to be the most emotionally and psychologically draining thing. Especially, as well as physically, maybe. Like, they're going to commit murder. Like, oh my God, it's just insane to think. I never like that laugh at the moment. Shion and Dena smiled happily while we're eating their food. I was dumbfounded by the latent power inside these creatures they call women. As I vacantly watched the two of them, I thought back. Mum was taking care of a cute bird last year, but it died of an unforeseen illness. She suddenly embraced its body and cried. She cried for a long time. God. I didn't know what to say, so I just avoided going near her. Oh, yeah, I've had those things as well. At that moment, there was an out-of-place growl in the room. Oh, it was her stomach. Mum then smiled with embarrassment, rose to her feet, and quickly started making dinner.
バカねあんたは
Don't be stupid.
食欲ない時にこそ食べるのよ
Oh, even if you're not hungry, you still have to
人
wait.
間ご飯食べ
We
てりゃ
humans,
と
we
りあ
die
え
if
ず
we
死な
don't.
ないんだから
Yeah, it's fair enough. It's actually kind of funny, I suppose. He's remembering these things in the worst times. Oh my god. Mum's words replayed as if they were encouraging me. Yeah. To be fair, if he is actually going to do this, he should eat. I would never have an appetite if I was literally about to do something like this, so I'm so surprised that they can actually eat. So I snapped my chopsticks apart and wanted to hold on to whatever vestiges of humanity I had left before they completely faded. It's just so sad that he knows this and yet he still continues on.
はいケイチ
Because of Satoko's sake. Alright,
く
Keiichi-kun.
んおにぎりどうぞ
Oh, have some onigiri. That's nice. The onigiri then offered me was decorated with thin sliced, egged and sakura starch. Sakura starch? What the fuck is that? That's actually really cool. The delicate pattern was as pleasing as on the eyes as it was on the stomach. That's pretty good. But for me right now, I couldn't see it. Oh god, I couldn't see it as anything but a huge lump of rice. That is fair enough, yeah. Even though I managed to lift it close to my mouth, I stopped myself before taking a bite.
お口に合わないかな
Is it not to your liking?
そんなことないぞ
That's not it.
うまそうだな
Looks delicious, thanks
いただきます
for the food. Yeah, so he's not
は
actually
い
gonna
どうぞ
eat.
召し上がれ
Yeah. Yeah, like, please eat. Oh my god, you are going to feel so sick if you don't. Of course, please go ahead and eat. I forced my mouth to open and twisted the onigiri inside. I really do find it interesting just how his perceptions of things are just changing for the worse and worse. I mean, at the moment, he's literally... He just sounds more and more robotic and emotionless. The more... Oh my god. It had no scent, no taste. It felt like I was grinding sand in someone. Okay, that is insane. That really just shows you how fucking stressed he is. Jesus Christ. I was attacked with nausea on several occasions, but I persisted and continued chewing. Holy fuck.
ケイチくんレナのお
That
にぎ
is
り
seriously
美味し
just...
くないのかな
Oh, Keisuke, you think Rena's onigiri tastes bad, don't you?
おいおい
No way.
まずいわけないだろ
Yeah, it tastes fine.
ちょっと緊張してるだけだ
I'm
よ
just feeling a little nervous. Yeah.
本当に
Really? She sounds surprised. I didn't want to hurt Lena's feelings, so I flashed her a V for a victory hand signal.
よかった
Thank goodness. Lena looked relieved as she took another onigiri out of the box. Yeah. Wait a minute, I'm not sure if I can take anymore. You need it! Oh my god. Perhaps the prayer in my heart made it through. She moved the onigiri right past me and held it out to Shion.
しーちゃんもおにぎりどうぞ
Please provide some onigiri, Shion.
中身はツナだよ
There's some tuna inside. Oh my god, lucky. Oh. For some reason, Shion just shook her head instead of onigiri.
おにぎり嫌い
You don't like onigiri? I feel bad for Nenos. He's like having the most tricky... I mean, it does kind of serve her right for serving it at a time like this, but still.
ツナって缶詰のですよ。
Oh, that was made from canned tuna, right?
大嫌いなんです。
No, I hate that. And I was shocked by that sudden rejection. I don't blame her. I'm sorry,
で
Dana-san.
も私どうしても缶詰の食
Yeah,
べ
but I
物が
just
ダメ
can't
で
eat canned
目
food.
にするのも嫌なくらい。
Oh my god, I don't even want to look at it. Jesus Christ. I didn't know it went that deep. Fucking hell. What?
いえ、昔嫌な迷信を聞いちゃって。
It's just an awful rumor a long time ago.
すみません。
Sorry.
できれば早めに片付けてもらえませんか。
Oh, sorry, would you mind cleaning that up as soon as possible? I can imagine Xion being a really, really fussy eater. Once Xion said that, Dena and I looked at each other and kept silent. Yeah, fair. Then we suddenly ate our food without bothering to taste it. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Once I finished the food, it was already a few minutes past the time we planned to make our call. We rushed over to the phone booth, worrying that the plan was already falling apart. No, I suppose. So I really wonder who's actually going to be calling. I suppose Teppei's probably going to listen most to a man's voice, let's be honest. Then I let out a quick giggle. I envy Denar's peculiar ability to laugh in a normal in a situation like this. Yeah, I know, it's actually really surprising that she can.
おしくらまんじゅうしてるみたい。
Oh. Oshikura. It sounds like oishi kurado. Manju. I don't know what manju is. Probably some thing. Oh, that's just like musical chairs, but I suppose you sort of need to compete for the space inside a place as opposed to, like, obviously a chair. The three of us were competing for the limited space inside the telephone booth. It was far over capacity, so then I stepped out.
そういえば、
Oh.
サトコはちゃんとお祭りに行ったんだな。
Yeah, I really think you should have checked that beforehand. By the way, do you know if Satoko actually went to the festival?
うん。
Yeah.
レナがリカちゃんに頼んで連れ出してもらったよ。
Oh, right, that's actually... Yeah, good. Then I asked Rika-chan to take her there.
てっぺいに行くのを止められたってことはないよな。
Yeah, there's no chance that Teppei would stop her from going. No.
渋々だったみたいだけど、
Oh,
承諾したみたい。
that's actually really good. Yeah, he was reluctant, but apparently he agreed to it. Yeah. Yep, definitely doesn't surprise me that he was
それなら
reluctant.
大丈夫だな。
I see, then it'll be fine. Yeah, that meant Teppei was all alone. Yes, it does. Our intense will was like telepathy, manipulating Teppei from afar. Teppei telepathy. Teppei telepathy. Teppei's telepathies. It sounds like some sort of tongue twister related thing. I took that as a good omen and kept it in mind like I was clutching a charm.
それでは私がかけますね。
Oh shit. Alright, I'll give him a call. Xion gave us a determined look as she lifted the receiver. Then she looked up at the ceiling for a while, perhaps trying to recall the Houjou family's phone number. I put a hand on the door and blankly stared at Xion through the glass. Oh god, the fluorescent lights inside the phone booth reflected along the walls, making Xion's face look twisted. Oh god. Xion's slender fingers slowly turned the dial. Eventually I could faintly hear it ringing. I was ensnared by that inorganic sound. It was like my brain had shut off. I lost... Oh shit. I lost all sense of my surroundings. I felt like I was drifting alone. Jesus. Even if he doesn't answer, we've already confronted him. Huh? What? How have they already confronted him? Oh, wait. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I thought they decided to commit murder, Bill. Oh, no. Oh! There is really no escape now. Holy fuck. Oh god, when the ring finally stopped, I heard Teppei's sluggish voice.
北条さんのお宅でしょうか。
Is this the Hojo-san's residence? Wait, hang on a second, I wonder what... Is she trying to sound like Chie? Xion quickly turned her gaze downward, trying to keep calm.
そうだけど
Yeah.
なんだよ
That's right, but what's this about?
こちらは沖宮署です。
Oh, yes, they're doing the same prank that Keiichi... Not really prank, but misconception. Yeah, this is the Okinomiya police
失礼
station.
ですが、北条哲平さんでしょうか。
Pardon me, but is this Hojo Teppei-san?
はい
Oh, yeah.
そうですけど
It is, but... yeah. Horrible, horrible man. He's not so tough now. I could hear Teppei grow flustered and humbled when he heard it was the police. Hearing him that insignificant in person, it felt good. Yeah, fair enough, actually, yeah.
「現在お宅の北条聡子さんをこちらで保護し
Oh,
て
I
いま
believe
す。
Hojo Satoko-san is under your care there.
さとこ
What?
が
Satoko?
あいつ何かやらかしおりましたか
Oh, what did that brat do? God, yeah, you're really trying to hide your... Oh my god. Yeah, I think that is so funny. But the only thing is, it is actually really good. You can't see phone numbers on old phones like these. So, yeah, it'd be really easy. I suppose it would actually be pretty easy to pretend you're the police to somebody. God. Teppei seemed to be getting worked up without realising this was a trap. Shion calmly continued, leaving little room to doubt her words. Yeah, good.
詳しい事情はこちらにいらしてからご説明しますので、
Oh, I can explain the particulars once you have
す
arrived
ぐに
here.
来ていただけますか。
Would you mind coming to the station right away? No, but the only thing is, how are they going to make him go to this exact road that they're planning to, kill him at? Are they going to say there's a road
今
closure
で
or
す
something?
か
Right now?
風呂に入ってたとこで裸なんですわ
I was in the middle of taking a bath. Damn, I knew that without needing to be told. We researched Teppei's day-to-day habits and learned he always took about a bath around this time. So he's taking a bath and yet he's on the phone. Damn. Right on schedule. The plan was still on track. Oh, right, so they were actually thinking of calling while he was... I really wonder why they would do that, though, but I suppose that's actually really smart, though, because I suppose if he's guaranteed to be at home if he's in the bath, yeah.
それにもう寝ようと思ってたんでねわざわざ外出るっちゅうの
Oh shit. Okay, bump up the urgency! Besides, I was planning to go to bed soon, so I don't want to go all the way out there. Teppei was making excuses to avoid coming down as though we found it a pain, yeah.
そう来ていただけないのならば、こちらから迎えをそちらに出して来てもらう
Is
こ
that
とに
so?
なり
If
ま
you're
す
unable
が
to come here, we'll send somebody there to pick you up.
それってどういう
Oh, what is that supposed to
すで
mean?
に裁判所には申請が済んでおります。明朝にでも
Oh, that is so funny. I just find it really funny that this plan is so doomed to failure though. Like, could you imagine if he escapes? Like, seriously. That would be really bad. Holy fuck. You mean a search warrant? Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Why is he getting worked up? Is he hiding something? Sion's bluff caused Teppei to raise his voice. If you really think about it, there's no way the police would give somebody prior notification before conducting a search. Exactly! Yeah, but you really think a person like that is going to have intellectual thought? Did Teppei have something to hide from the police, or was he just a weak-minded coward? I think it's the second one. Either way, he was shamelessly panicking about it, yeah. Oh, understood. I'll have the right away. No more to get.
それではお待ちしております。
Very well. We'll be waiting. Click. Sion let out a deep sigh after hanging up the receiver. Then she turned to face us. Yeah, now it is the time.
さあ、ショータイムの幕開けです。
Yep, you could sound a little bit more scared, but yeah, I'm not even going to mention that. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, we gazed at one another and silently nodded. Words were no longer necessary. Yeah. After this, I'll take Houjou Teppei's life with my own hands. Yeah. He will, though. Oh god, it's so peaceful. Oh, we got the song that really sounds like breakcore. What is this called? Oh. Good eye. Door. Oh, we rushed in the direction of the Houjou house at full speed. Sion went ahead of us on a scooter to handle preparations of the scene while Lina and I were en route. Teppei would probably take the time to change his clothes and maybe have a cigarette, but time was of the essence. Our plans would amount to nothing if Teppei somehow managed to sneak by us and make it to town. It would undo everything we set in motion. Yeah, we have to stop him no matter what it takes. Yeah, in my impatience, my feet managed to miss the pedals on several occasions. Yeah. God. My mate made an unpleasant thunk each time. Wait, hang on a second, I was actually kind of confused. I thought they were going to get Teppei to go to the police station on this motorcycle and then they were just going to have a rope that tripping up and then they'd kill him with the bat. But now they're going to his house. I'm kind of confused. Did I interpret it well? Oh god, right. Yeah, I occasionally glanced behind me. Oh god, and I was frantically pedaling a lot. Frantically pedaling a short distance behind. Yeah, she had a demon-like appearance, Jesus Christ. Perhaps she just noticed me looking at her because her expression quickly morphed into an eerie smile. Yeah. It was our mission to rescue a lonely girl from her hardship. Yeah, it was our duty to restore the smile to our classmate's face. Yeah, and Anna's face seemed distorted by the clash of those two ideals. Our ideal future. The overwhelming power of those words seemed to cast a shadow on our surroundings for a moment. Rushing to the scene at full speed, we passed by several families just in youth got us. Oh, they must be on the way to the festival. Yeah. Even though I don't recognise them, they were people from Hinamizawa, so there was a good chance they could recognise my face. Yeah, exactly. Just passing by London like this was filling my heart with dread. Definitely. I mean, my god, that is actually really, really bad that they're there. Fuck, but this wasn't my part of town. So there was a chance they didn't know me. Yeah, fair, actually. Plus, I looked at all of their faces. You are an idiot. And it was clear they were focused on entirely the festival, so it happens only once a year. Since it happens only once a year, they weren't paying the least bit of attention to somebody sticking on the shadows like me. That is actually good, to be fair, yeah. Enough. There's no sense worrying about that now. It's too late for that. Yeah, well, if they're the reasons you guys are going to go to prison, then I think there is point in worrying about it. Anyway, we have to arrive at the scene as quickly as possible. I took a moment to catch away my breath before preparing the ambush. Get on this way. Sion was already at the scene. She whispered and beckoned us towards her with a hand signal. Teppei hasn't arrived yet. The preparations are already complete. When I gazed off into the darkness, I could see a black rope laying across the road. Shit, man. I took Satoshi's bat out of my backpack and wiped the sweat away with my sleeve, then gripped it tightly. Oh, God. Nana-san, please handle the other end of the rope. Yeah, it's going to be like bloody tight ropes. It's going to be like skipping. But the only thing is you're doing it with a fucking vehicle. Motorcycle. Then I bowed to Shion, then moved to the shadows to the other side of the road. The voice of the crickets rang out, seeming to laugh at me for using barbarism in the name of justice. Yeah, it's actually interesting that, I suppose. I suppose for Satoko's justified future, for the sake of Satoko's future that she deserves, he's having to do this. And they're laughing at that like a warning, or maybe applause. Yeah, it's interesting that. I don't really know. You could actually interpret both ways, yeah. Fire and water were falling together with a bizarrely balanced contradiction. Yeah, but I suppose the fire and the water, they're the emotions ring. Oh shit, the silence was suddenly torn apart, bringing me back to reality. Oh! I heard again the same sounds I heard inside the station wagon and at the bottom of the hole. I looked behind me with my eyes open wide. Wait, what? Then I found Sion. I found Sion holding the source of that noise. Sion, what is that? It's a stun gun. Wait, hang on a second, so this is the same noise that he's heard every single time? No, but the only thing is it can't be. Oh, that's interesting. So that was the explanation for the sound, right? Wow. No, that is bad though. I suppose of course you would have like that legally modified stun gun that is just more and more OP than anything else. I really wonder if they're actually going to kill him with just the stun gun, or if they're going to, you know, make him experience the fact, make them really, really know the fact that he's going to die. She held up the stun gun so that I could see the pale light emanating from it with a fearless smile on her face. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Ring. The current drew sparkling lines as it made that disturbing noise. Yeah.
どうして
Why?
ケイちゃんだけにやらせるのは気が引けてしまって。
Oh, I felt awkward about making you kill him all on your own, Kei-chan.
それにきちんとやれるか心配で。
Oh, plus I need to be certain that he's killed properly. Oh, that's interesting. So I suppose Keiichi is going to kill him and then Shion's going to be like the person that delivers the final blow. I realise that Shion's true intentions leaned more towards the latter. Yeah, definitely, yeah. In other words, she didn't trust me to get the job done. Oh. Oh no! Shit, this is the worst time to be remembering that. I suddenly recalled that secret conversation I heard at the bottom of the hole. Doesn't know anything. Will die anyway. Shion's murderous intent was growing, but maybe it wasn't directed at Teppei alone. But me as a... Why? Shion was doubting my willingness to carry out the murder. Oh no, he is looking way too deep into this. If I lost my will and tried to run away at the last minute, she'd kill me without hesitation. She wanted to bury any evidence. Oh, setting up a backup plan to handle the worst case scenario. Every hair on my body stood on end when I realised how ruthlessly calculating Shion must have been to have that planned out. She would never do that. I mean, no matter how much of a bond they have formed, she would never do that. I'm sorry, she wouldn't.
内緒にしててごめんなさい。
Sorry for keeping it a
ケイ
secret.
ちゃんのメンツを傷つけちゃうような気がして言い出せなかったんです。
I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to hurt your pride. Yeah, and that's interesting, so I suppose that's what they were talking about. Why did they use the word pathetic though? I mean, it's not that bad, is it?
私のこと許してくださいね。
Yeah, please forgive me. She turned down and smiled towards me and gently placed a hand on my shoulder as if trying to calm me down. Yeah, somebody that, I don't know, somebody that's forcing you to do a task. I mean, I suppose, it's actually really horrible now that you think about it. Like, it's not even a task that's forced to do, it's a task that he's volunteered to do, but he can't, it's like a vow, really. He can't go back. No, but the only thing is I just find it so horrible that he thinks, like, he's so committed. I mean, to be fair, it is way too late for them to turn back now, but, like, still, he still can do it. He still can. But at the same time, is he going to? But at the same time, if he does want to turn back now, he's going to think that she's going to kill him, so that's not really good at all. My entire body recoiled, like I was being electrocuted.
大丈夫ですか?
Are you okay? Oh god, Shion looked concerned, but the value of that expression was destroyed by the threatening atmosphere. Fair. I turned towards Lena, seeking help. Then in the darkness I saw Lena pull a shadowy object from her duffel bag. Oh! It's the hatchet! Yeah, it was a massive hatchet. Then I lifted the hatchet and moved it into position to wait for our time. Jesus Christ! If this guy is not going to be dead after this, he is literally superhuman. What the fuck? Both of our eyes were flashing red. Jesus. That is absolutely insane. Even then I was hiding thoughts of betrayal behind an innocent face.
レナさんも私と同じ気持ちです。
Lena-san feels the same way
ただ
I
レ
do.
ナさんにはあの男の血が赤いかどうか確かめたいという気持ちも
She also made
含まれ
clear
ているよう
that
で
she
すけど。
intends to verify his blood is red. Why would it not be red? Somehow I had lost the trust of my comrades, and with it my spirit. Yeah, this is the worst time. Oh my god, he's gonna have to do it soon. My vision was fogging over and Satoshi's back was slowly sliding out of my grip thanks to my cold sweat. steady my breathing to clear my thoughts. I can't turn back. I know, that's the worst thing though. If I turn my back now, I'll be killed. Oh god, that's the worst thing. Huh? Is it? Oh god, all this focused breathing was causing me to start hyperventilating. When I started convulsing, Shion came over and rubbed my back. Oh. Oh my god! I let out a brief scream and crouched down to the ground. My instinctive reaction was to exhale all the air I had collected. Oh god. Yeah, this really is too much for him. I don't blame him. Shion calmly lowered herself beside me and continued rubbing my back.
酸素って吸いすぎると毒になるんですってね。
If you breathe in too much, you'll poison yourself.
当たり前のように私たちの周りに毒があるなんて少し奇妙だとは思いません？
I don't really think you poison yourself, but you definitely pass out.
とにかく
Anyway, good news, isn't it?
良かったですね。吐いたりしたら確実な証拠を現場に残してしまいます。
Oh, interesting. Yeah, you would have left incriminating evidence at the crime scene if you had vomited. Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, well, I don't really think he was planning on vomiting, but yeah, now he definitely can't. I finally parted with my sanity. Oh god, all that remained was my pure and unadulterated desire to kill. Just then, the crickets stopped singing. Oh fuck. Oh fuck! I could hear the sound of a motorcycle approaching off in the distance. I felt an explosive desire rising up inside me, causing my blood to boil and my entire body to heat up. Oh god, I took a step forward as if possessed by something. Jesus, he doesn't even think he's doing it himself now. That's just how different it is, sort of, this Katie that has committed murder is. It's just so different that he doesn't even feel himself. Whether it was something supernatural like Oyasura somehow or not, I didn't care anymore. I succumbed to kneel before the luscious temptation of manipulating me. Oh god, it's getting closer and closer and the target will be here soon. Yeah! Soon, once he crosses by those bushes over there, he will appear right before me. Yep. In that moment, we'll identify the target. Then, if we can confirm that, if we can confirm it. Oh god, my desire was starting to reach the boiling point. I really do find it interesting just how much his emotions contrast and how much the bad side obviously wins. I single-mindedly raised my bat overhead and waited for him to come out. The bike finally appeared. Oh fuck. The features of the target whispered to me that this was indeed Houjou Teppei's motorcycle. Is this really it? This isn't a delusion or a hallucination. No, it is real! Check the features once again to be sure. The colour, the shape, and more importantly, his clothes and his face. That filthy, rotten face. No doubt, there's no mistaking this. The bike came closer, closer and closer. As I made my decision, I felt 2 hands pushing on the back. Oh my god, of course they're pushing. That's insane. There was no... Oh, there was no need to check who those hands belonged to. I already knew it was Yasuno-sama. He would never once consider that it may be his friends. I pictured both of my eyes glimmering in the darkness. Oh god, the most terrible thing in the world was losing my heart to doubt and suspicion and turning myself into a beast. Interesting. Maybe the fear and strength of Yasuno-sama's existence was eating at my... Oh. No way. The bike reached the target position. Oh no, then Ansion stretched out of the rope, causing Teppei's bike to lose balance and tumble to the ground. Oh god, if you really thought that was the worst of your pain. I leapt out of the bushes right as Teppei's pathetic scream roared out. Oh god. Teppei was suddenly thrown to the ground without realising what had happened, then groaned as he crawled on the earth. My entire body trembled, and I smiled as I looked down at how defenceless Teppei was. Yeah. Nah. Just because of how awful he is. I definitely see how that would be satisfying for him, yeah. Oh, God, I let out a laugh that could echo across the entire world as I swung down that bat. Oh, no. Teppei suddenly rolled over and clung to his head, unable to endure the... Oh. I really don't know. I mean, the thing is, I hate this, but I mean, this guy is like one of the most awful human beings I've ever read about, but I just feel kind of bad. I feel bad for everyone, honestly. Like, seriously, there is no person that I don't feel bad for. Like, genuinely. Straddled on top of Teppei to cut off his retreat. Jesus! Hey, do you know who I am? Teppei blinked incessantly while looking up and trying to identify his assailant. Oh my God. I felt a unique satisfaction for the first time in my life. Yeah, this is one you should never feel. Oh, it's just so sad. Oh, God. I swam my bat down without giving him a chance to respond. Oh, God, man. God, that must hurt. Teppei screamed while twisting his body. I mercilessly stepped on his hands to fend off his escape. Yeah, to be fair, he is actually getting a taste of his own medicine there. My name. Oh boy. Teppei was starting to feel terrified. Oh, that's actually really interesting. So I suppose if he does survive it, then he'll be able to interpret it as that, yeah. Teppei was starting to feel terrified as he began to comprehend this situation. People tend to shed their sanity when faced with unbearable fear. Yeah. I'd already begun to feel that myself. Yep, yeah, and when you reach that point, everything you do becomes haphazard. What does haphazard mean? obvious principle of organisation. Right. Haphazard, what a word. Oh, ow. Jesus. Oh, fucking hell. Jesus Christ, how much blood? No matter how much you panic, human beings have an instinctive desire to escape danger. Yeah, definitely, yeah. Teppei desperately tried to resist and crawled away. Oh, but he's not going to be able to get anywhere. Right before my eyes, Teppei's face was growing twisted by fear. Yeah, and the more he struggled to survive, the more he recognised his own despair. Yeah. For tonight. Oh, I swung about at him in a frenzy in order to put an end to those ear-raising moans and his pathetic struggling. His breath drifted into the darkness nearby. I was alone in this massive universe. Oh, it was a symbol of hatred for Teppei and a symbol of devotion to Satoko. It was a symbol of the existence of Murder Keiichi. In this moment, I was able to become a murderer without losing everything. Without losing everything! You really think that? Kun?
Keiichi-kun?
Keiichi-kun? No? Oh, I can hear you. Where are you?
Kei-chan?
Kei-chan? Shion? This is weird. What? I can only hear your voice. Show yourself. Are you hiding? I don't see anything. There's nothing but darkness in front of me. I can't make out anything. What? Wait, why are they mad? Oh my god, man. Oh, there is no escape now. There is no fucking escape. Jesus, that's genuinely unbelievable though. I mean, he is just becoming so... I don't really know. He's just becoming so crazy that he can't even see anything at this point. Jesus Christ. Maybe that's just his tiredness really catching up with him. Then Aunt Chion was standing there, staring at me. I hesitated to touch the hand being stretched out to me. What? Wait, what the fuck? I suddenly looked down at my palms and they were covered in something dark. Is this blood? Teppei's body was laying by my feet. Yeah, did I kill him? Wait! Oh, oh my god, he's forgotten! I struck him with my bat over and over, beating him down as much as I could. Oh, that's right, I killed him. I openly joined the ranks of murderers. Yep, this brutal display was the main attraction of the Watanagashi festival. I burst into laughter, not because I enjoyed it, not because I was funny, not because I was happy, not because I was proud. I was filled to the brim with despair. Bat spilled out of the grasp of my fingers. Oh, that moment I lost the very core of my being and collapsed to the ground.
Keiichi-kun, 血だらけだよ。
You're covered in blood, Keiichi.
どうしてだろう。真っ黒だよ。
But why is it completely black?
血って真っ黒なんだ。
The blood is all black. What? What? Nenna's voice seemed to be coming from somewhere far away. I gently closed my eyes and touched the cold ground, then rubbed my face. I could vaguely hear Nenna and Sion talking in the corner of my consciousness.
本当に死んだのかな。
Is he really dead? Oh. That's actually really odd that, like, Lena here, I'm assuming he's really, really close to her at the moment, and yet he's still interpreting it as somewhere really far away. God. Is he really dead?
念のため
We should make sure!
そうだね。
Right, we
念に
need
は
to
念
make
を入れ
sure.
て。だね。
Are they gonna? They're either gonna check for his heart rate, or they're going to, you know, deliver a final blow,
もう起きてこないように
so we won't get up again.
レナ、やる。
Oh, then I will take care of
私だっ
it.
て
Oh, help! I heard the sounds of someone swallowing their saliva in one mess of coal. Surely thereafter, an ear-splitting sound ran out across the entire area. Oh my god, man, I thought that could have potentially been somebody that had seen the crime, but no. Whoosh. The sound's echoed for an eternity. Yeah! Oh no. Oh, rain began to drip down on the side of my face. Eventually, the rain brought along strong winds, all in time for the murder. Oh my god, the festival was coming to a close. Oh shit, that is bad for them. It was already too late to go. You have fucking killed somebody, of course. Stormy opportunity has already passed. Yeah. When I gently opened my eyes, I saw a familiar shadow looking down at me. When I gradually turned my gaze upward, there was... What I saw there was... Is this some kind of joke? Oh! Oh my god. Okay then. Oh. I am actually lost for words. Wow. No, but the only thing is, this is going to be really bad for her. She's not only going to discover Keiichi, but Lena and Shion as well. Oh my god, man.
ケイイチさん、
Keiichi-san? Satoko.
何をなさっているのです？
What are you doing? Right, until that moment I hadn't noticed. We had made a fatal mistake. We were so focused on Houjou Teppei's presence that we completely neglected to consider the most important factor, Houjou Satoko's intentions. The thunder roared like an explosion. The fierce sound of nature ran a jolt through my entire body. I lost all control of my body. I couldn't move. Jesus! Oh my god, my whole body was shivering as I stared vacantly as Satoko with my eyes open wide. This rain pouring down on my face seemed to wash away the tears. The storm came with impeccable timing. Yeah. This violent tempest, it wasn't Teppei crying in his death throes, it was Satoko. Oh god, man. Oh man. These people are so... These people have not only just made it, these people have been caught murdering somebody. God, that really is unbelievable to think. They never thought about what it would be like for her. They never thought about it. They were so... That brought our festival to its conclusion. A moving finale. The last thing I saw before closing my eyes. Oh, Oh, was only that. Only that! Oh, right, so that's the end of that chapter. Oh, Jesus, man. Oh, it's just so horrible the more you go through. Now we have Satoko.
こんなところで
Yeah.
皆さんお揃いで
What are you all doing?
一体何をして
Oh, what are you all doing in a place together like this? Oh, when I heard a trembling voice, I slowly forced my eyelids open.
Satoko.
Satoko. Yes, it doesn't look like... She doesn't look happy. She doesn't look like something that would be pleased to have with Satoko. My meaningless words turned into meaningless sounds as they travelled into the darkness between the trees. Satoko gazed at us with her huge tear-filled eyes and shivered with her arms around her knees. Just beyond her gaze lay the dark, filthy corpse of her uncle. Oh my god, her seeing that. Jesus, man. The excitement of the hunt immediately turned cold. The fact that there was excitement at first just shows how sick it all is. Satoko, why did you come to a place like this? Why did you come here? Because it may be on the way home, you actual idiot. I felt something like anger boiling up inside me as I stood before Satoko with her eyes open wide in bewilderment. How can you feel angry? All of this was for Satoko. It was all for you. Yeah, although that was an undeniable fact, it didn't seem appropriate to say that. I genuinely wonder what Denar and Shion are going to say, because I think Geiji's completely out of his game, but maybe Denar or Shion, who knows. Oh god. I didn't want her to see this. Yeah! Oh my god, yeah! More than anybody else, I didn't want you to see this, Satoko. So why? Why did she come here? Why did she come all the way to a place like this? It's actually kind of interesting because I suppose... Yeah, I really do wonder why.
さとこちゃん、お祭りに行ったんじゃなかったのかな
Did you go to the festival, Satoko-chan? Did you? Then I said that an intimidatingly modern voice. Yeah, I definitely go. Oh my god, man, this is horrible. Shion was carefully watching Satoko with a stun gun in hand.
Satoko,
Satoko,
なところに
what are you doing out
何し
here?
に来たんだ
I squeezed that question out. Since our current situation left us in no room to make excuses, the best course of action to take Satoko was to stay on the defensive. Yeah. Avoid providing Satoko with any unnecessary explanations and don't give her an opportunity to ask questions. You need to get out of here right away, Satoko. Oh, but... We still have a lot of things to take care of. More than anything else, we need to deal with this guy right away. Satoko? I took one step closer, prompting a response for Satoko. Oh, she's probably just lost her fucking words. Oh, yeah, I don't blame her.
迷っちゃったんですよね。
You got lost, didn't you?
一緒にお祭りに戻りましょう。
Let's head back to the festival together, okay, Satoko? Shion held out a hand to Satoko. However, Satoko pulled her hands away and took another step back. Oh, I don't blame her.
違いますわ
You're wrong.
私おじさまを探しに来ただけですのよ
I just came looking for my uncle. Why would she do that? What?
おじさんなら
Oh, yeah, because uncle wasn't at home, obviously. Yeah, your uncle, huh?
きっともうお家に戻ってると思う
Wait,
な。
hang on a second. She hasn't actually seen the corpse. Oh shit! I didn't actually realize that. I was under the impression that she'd actually seen the corpse. Hmm. Shit, though. She can so easily see the corpse. I mean, she hasn't actually seen... Despite the gentle tone in her voice, I could see the stern look in Denar's eyes. Yeah, we need to get her out of here right away. Denar's eyes is clearly signify that, yeah.
でもおじさま家にもいなくてどこに行かれたのかわからなくて
But my uncle wasn't at home. I don't know where he went. Yeah. Even though her voice was trembling, she put all of her might into speaking. Satoko was surrounded by an unwelcoming aura. Yeah. She herself should have understood fully well that she shouldn't be here. Should she really have? The harder Satoko pressed herself, the more pitiful she looked. Nobody wanted to ask why Satoko came here anymore.
おじさまを一人にしては
I left my uncle alone.
やっぱりまた怒られると思ってて
Oh, so I thought you'd get angry again.
私は
I was not expecting. Oh no. Oh, I think she's discovered it. She waved her arms in confusion. She was pushed to her limit by panic and fear. Her emotions were on full display as her face started to twitch. Don't come any closer. Don't come over here. Yeah, she has discovered it. And now they're really going to see they have ruined the entirety. I mean, Keiichi, for example, I don't really know about anyone as much as Keiichi, but Keiichi has ruined his entire self for this deed. And look at this. It's just... could potentially all be for nothing, you know. She's not even going to be happy. If anything, I really wonder what is going to happen. Continuing to chant it like a ritual incantation. Murderer. Murderer. Oh, yes, Satoko's voice echoed inside my ears. Stop it, Satoko. Satoko stared vacantly as her eyes darted back from forth between me and Anzio. I genuinely can't believe this. I mean, this must be so horrible. Like, 3 of her best friends as well. It's not just that. But, oh god, for next time. Hey, Satoko. Are you still alright? I ran over to Satoko and grabbed her arm. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I don't blame her. I don't blame her. Oh, yes, I forced my hand away from my body. Though I staggered, I tried to grab hold of her hand. But though it was right in front of me, she was flailing so much that it was hard to grab. God. Satoko, you're wrong, you're wrong. I can't tell you now, but I'm sure I'll be able to tell you everything in the future. Are you really sure though? Are you sure that will really happen? This is all to make you happy. We did this to create our ideal future. To win back our precious everyday happiness. Yeah, they kind of did though, but it's just so not going to work. Yeah, don't come closer. No, don't touch me. Oh, God, yeah. I'm gonna be honest, if I was Satoko, I would literally fucking run at the moment. Oh God, it must just be so horrible for Ella that literally all of her friends, or just some of her friends, at least Mion and Nika, I suppose, but like, oh. Satoko waved both her arms while running, and stumbled as her feet slipped on a pile of leaves and rolled to the ground. She slowly fell into the pile of leaves and landed on her shin. Jeez, Satoko's shrieking was deafening. Oh God, yeah, that must really just hit with him, definitely. I mean, the only thing is though, this is the worst though, I suppose. From a whole murder point of view, they have done the murder. There is no point turning back now because there is literally no way it can be possible. But like, they need to be careful now because they've not only got Satoko like really loudly shouting that they're literally murderers, but they've also got the hiding of bodies that they need to do. Her screams of terror and despair echoed through me over and over. Yeah, the sound of her voice made me feel uncomfortable. I'm starting to get more and more annoyed. You're free to raise your voice if you want, but if you do that, all of our painstaking work up until now will be in vain. Oh God, yeah. That would actually be really interesting if they were sort of arrested by the police for being murderers. And, yeah, especially if the person they were trying to save, ironically also, was the person that made it so they didn't have a very good time. Driven by that urge, I am possibly when to smack Satoko. Then Satoko was screaming her lungs out, but then she suddenly fell to the ground with a thud. Oh no, man! And the screaming. Oh shit! Oh, you are horrible! Oh my God, man! The screaming stopped and the forest regained its earlier tranquility. Shion had pressed their stun gun to the back of Satoko's neck! Jesus! It's better to sleep for a while. How does she sound? Yeah, definitely. I get what he means. Shion's voice sounded colder than I've ever heard before. It's unbelievable. It is seriously unbelievable. Yeah, her eyes look vacant as she stared down at Satoko. Yeah, the one person that was born to help Satoko, the one person that vowed to do it and had so much, I don't know, so much desire to, is also the one person who's fucking done this. Nah, there's no way, really. I guess I wasn't the only one. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Of course she would be. If she didn't, then Jesus Christ. Xion. Oh, yeah, Satoko's pathetic string was still stuck in my ears. I pitied Satoko. But at the same time, I felt like Xion's ruthless expression was even more unsettling. I guess we're the ones doing something ingregious here, aren't we? Is ingregious just like... Oh, outstandingly bad, yeah. Shocking. Doubts were beginning to rise in the back of my head. Xion, are you guiding down? I'll stand up off with no turning back. The guiding has been done, man. Xion, when you killed Teppei and knocked Satoko out, were you really doing it for Satoko's sake? Yeah. Especially when you knocked her out. I mean, especially because of, like, if you ever wanted to... If you're doing something for somebody's sake and they realise, like, in this situation, just how horrible the things you've actually done are. Is knocking them out really the right thing to do? Especially if you're fucking doing this only because you want to help them? You're literally risking your entire... I don't know, your entire future just for somebody and... Oh, starting to feel dismayed by Xion's cold, dark eyes. Xion went against the plan and brought a stun gun here. Well, that's actually interesting. I didn't realise I was against the plan. I could have handled the murder myself. I thought it would be better for Xion and Denna if they weren't directly involved in killing him. But yeah, definitely. I mean, I suppose... Yeah, now they're more united. One person goes, everybody does, probably. That was for everyone's sake. Yeah, nevertheless, Xion ignored my wishes and brought a weapon. Yeah, what on earth was she thinking? It is actually fair enough, yeah. Does she have other plans that I don't know about? Yeah, you really wonder. And keep in mind about the whole stun gun related thing. Like, she's not only stun gunned Satoko to make her be quiet, but she's also stun gunned her in, like, the middle of really, really pouring rain. I mean, God. It was creepy to think that I had an accomplice I knew so little about. Yeah. Yeah, we've lost a lot of time, so we need to speed things up. Yeah. Anyway, we should carry out the cleanup as we planned. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't really think Geichi's going to be it. Starts to do it, but Jesus, man. I find it really interesting that with Satoko, like, no matter how horrible Teppei is to her, she's still decent to him. It's just so sad, like, her not seeing him home, so going to look for him, like, she cares about him, he's a blooming person that she knows, like, Jesus Christ, it's just, and also, like, I'm sure a lot of people, if they were in the same situation, they would be immensely praising the person for having killed somebody that, like, they really, really hate, but she didn't. Even though this person literally abused her, I mean, it's just really surprising. It just really shows how much of a person she is inside. I mean, God, she really is strong. Nenna's calm voice suddenly brought me back to my senses. Oh, we need to carry him to the hole. Yep. I nodded silently and grabbed Teppei by the shoulders. Then I grabbed one leg and Xion took the other. Yep, just hoping that nobody catches them. Jesus Christ, we carried Teppei. Everyone remained silent the whole time. Hey, what are you thinking? I stole a glance back at Nenna. In the darkness, all I could make out was the sweat shining brightly on her face. Jesus! We've lost a lot of time. I remember the words Denos spoke a moment ago. Of course you have lost a lot of time. Why did you think that? Indeed, we lost a little time thanks to Satoko's intrusion, but even so, the biggest task was actually counting at the moment itself. Then I was so concerned about lost time. Because every second counts. You could potentially be on... The police could be on the lookout every single time. And if anything, the possibility of somebody potentially coming to look and check out this area after hearing Satoko's scream, that is if anybody heard it, because they're not quiet, so yeah, of course you say that to bump up the urgency. If her mind and her face were telling different stories, then meaning? What meaning lay hidden behind Denos' current vacant expression? Looking back at Sion, her hair was getting damp from the sweat constantly running down her neck. Yeah. The two of them didn't seem to notice my gaze, or perhaps they were pretending not to notice. Wait, they didn't look back at me. Oh, but hey, everyone, what are you all thinking? Why am I not enjoying this at all? Because you are a human being. Why are these heavy feelings weighing me down? Why are they not? Why are you thinking this? I should be feeling more cheerful about this. No, you should not. Even if you were Satoko and her outburst, and the fact, and just the realization that she does not like this. She is not happy for what you've done. Yeah. That's why she might be cheerful. Because we did a good thing, didn't we? No! Stop! At least we're all friends, right? Friends who are going to bury an evil man together. It's a little bit deeper than that, man. And yet, why? Why am I so afraid of being alone? What is this? Fear? Don't make me laugh. What do I have to fear? A lot of things. It's foolish to feel scared now. There's no reason for it. Yeah, because I did a good thing, didn't I? No, hey everybody, isn't that the case? Yeah, he's just begging for reassurance now. Insurance, God get me. Please tell me that. We worked together to create a monument to justice, didn't we? Over here, right? Oh. Of course there is a reason to be scared, oh my god. Yeah, I just really found it interesting just how different his emotional conflicts are. I mean, he really has gone through everything. Yeah, I just really found it interesting here though, he's just trying his absolute hardest. I mean, I kind of get this as well, just like, what's a good example? Let me just think of a good example. I mean, this is actually a really good example. Whenever you do something in school and you try your hardest to justify yourself, like, for example, if you have a punishment, like, why that punishment is going to be as little as possible, and you weigh up the situation and you think about, like, the best and worst case scenarios, or at least that's what I do. I really get in trouble, but, like, when I do, that's what I think. Like, I always kind of just desperately try and justify any irrational thoughts. Over here, right? Oh, there we are. Well, that is the end of that. But the only thing is it really? Satoko's discovered them. If she doesn't like it, she's going to go to the police easily. Thud, Satoko. Satoko! Oh my god. No, Teppei's body dropped down on the fallen leaves. Then I silently pushed Teppei with the tip of her toe and rolled him into the hole. Damn. Sion silently tossed a piece of cloth over the hole. They tossed a piece of cloth. Why would they do that?
ケイチ君、疲れちゃったかな？
I'm exhausted, Keiichi-kun.
一緒にやらなくちゃダメだよ。
Wouldn't it be better for us to do this together? And I was looking directly at me, but she didn't look like she was worried about me. I couldn't understand what they were talking about doing together. Oh my god, it's not dismemberment, is it? Why does she have a hatchet? Oh no fucking no. Took a deep breath into the bottom of my belly to calm my nerves. The cold oxygen travelled through my whole body. Yeah, I repeated that several more times, trying to calm myself. Now's not the time to be tired. Normal thinking, unnecessary thoughts do any good. I just need to finish the job. There was no way for any of us to escape from our mutual ties to this crime. Yeah, definitely. That much was obvious. I felt something mushy below the toes of my sneakers. I felt like I kicked some of Teppei's belongings into the hole. Was that something? It didn't matter. No sense thinking about it. Yeah. I don't want to think about what I'm doing right now. Oh, God. I have work to do. Physical labour is mankind's primary role. It's an investment of our time in the pursuit of a noble future. I'm sure that I'm accomplishing something meaningful. No, you are not. Right here, right now, I'm sure of it. Alright then, should we take care of our respective duties? Yeah. As I finished my display of bravado, I picked up the shovel once again. How did the burial? Yeah. Oh, right, yeah, okay. It's actually good that they weren't doing dismemberment things, but I suppose that was just the hatchet was just to, you know, get some really, really painful hits. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll sink his
motorcycle into the swamp. Then I grabbed the remaining shovels and started walking in the direction of Higurashi swamp. Without a moment of hesitation. That's surprising. Sion straddled the motorcycle and grabbed the handlebars in a familiar gesture. Then the two of them disappeared out off into the distance. Yep, he's all alone. And Sion didn't seem to show any stress or excitement. I'm seriously surprised. Yeah, they didn't even seem pessimistic. They simply went on to carry out their tasks as we planned them in advance. Their absolutely ruthless composure gave me a small feeling of dread. Yeah, it's actually kind of interesting because I suppose if you don't feel bad for murdering somebody, then yeah, what else are you going to want to do? But like, the only thing is, I'm just seriously surprised about how little they feel. I mean, like I will always think, no matter how awful the man, you have still killed somebody. Although it's not like I'm seeing them off for the last time. Oh god, that would not be a very nice departure. I still got work to do. Oh, I started to pile soil on the top of the corpse. Fortunately, the dried blood made it harder to make out the shapes of Teppei's battered body. Oh god. I piled the dirt on Teppei's face and open mouth. Without mercy. Jesus. I stomped the dirt flat, then piled on some more. God. Filling the hole was so much easier than digging it. The soil was so much softer this time. Oh, yeah, I suppose that is actually an advantage of rain. Don't think about anything Mayabara-Keiichi. Just focus on the things right in front of you, right before your eyes. Of course, my arms were starting to feel heavy. Yeah, definitely. The intense labour was taking a toll on my arms and back. Yeah. The sweat flowing down from my forehead trickled into my mouth. Oh god, and I wiped it away with my filthy hands. Oh, the smell of the dirt wafted into my mouth. Yep, the smell. I suddenly began to wonder if I was getting buried myself. Teppei's body was laying at the bottom of this filthy, bug-infested hole with his face and body covered in dirt. The bit of dirt in this dark hole of sin will continue to weigh down on my conscience for the rest of my life. Yeah, definitely. It will. You can never run. Never. Yeah, I love this line. It's just really true, honestly. Yeah, I really do wonder. His emotions are starting to bury any horrible and paranoia and just straight up insane emotions are just going to replace any emotional rationality and humanity, let's be honest. Give me a break. I shouldn't let my conscience weigh me down. You are only human. Oh my god. I mean, I know you should probably forget about it for the moment, but like, yeah, it's just inevitable. Teppei is the bad guy here. He has no value in the world of living. Jesus, I actually did a good thing, didn't I? No! I could hear the sound of my breath. Of course, it's so quiet here because there's nobody else anywhere nearby. Yeah, once I finish off filling this hole, it will be over. Are you sure once the corpse is buried? A lukewarm breeze blew by and I stopped moving my hands. It seemed like the wind wasn't the only thing causing the choice to move. Oh, what? Wait, what the fuck? Somebody is there behind my back. How long have they been here? Who is it and what for what purpose? I was afraid to turn around. I had a feeling that everything would end the moment I turned around. Oh my god, could you imagine if it's Oishi? Oh my god. All the work I had done until now would amount to nothing.
Keiichi-kun, 終わったかな?
Oh, thank god, man. Oh my god, that could have been... That is... I mean, I don't really know if I should say if it's a relief, but like, Jesus Christ, that could have gone so wrong. Holy shit. Wow. Okay. Yep, it's Helena. And Sion, and they look a little bit more peaceful than before. But the only thing is, I think they realise how fucking creeped out he understandably is. So they're probably just trying to be a little bit more soft to him. When I turned around, I saw Helena and Sion. They had apparently returned without me noticing. Yeah.
なんだ
What?
脅かすなよ
Yeah, don't scare me like that. Oh my god. Yeah, that must actually be pretty scary.
あれ
Huh?
びっくりしたのかな
Did we catch you by surprise? Surprise? Yeah, definitely. And I looked exhausted too. Though she was joking, neither of us were in the mood to laugh. Yeah, definitely, yeah. I suppose trying to brighten the mood kind of works. Doesn't really at the same time though. No, but the only thing is they are not going to be, even though they are exhausted, they need to bear a lot of shit because the only thing is Satoko, she isn't going to die by that taste, so she is going to wake up.
ケイちゃん、私スクーターでサトコを連れて行きます。
Oh, right, it was like I was literally reading the next line. That was genuine coincidence though, I didn't even know that would be next. Take Satoko
あ
on
そ
my
こに
scoot.
ずっと置いていくのは危険だし、
Yeah, it's dangerous to leave her here for too long.
何よりペラ
If
ペ
she
ラとあら
starts
ぬことを
talking, we'll be
喋
in
られ
real
ても
trouble.
困りますしね。
Yeah, definitely. But the only thing is, she may talk. What if she talks in school? What if she talks anywhere? You know?
ああ分かった
Right, understood.
だけどどこへ
But where were you taking her? Yeah, that's actually a good question. Xion thought about it for a moment, then made a big smile.
任せてください。
Please leave it to me.
考えがあるんですけど、後で話します。
I have an idea, but I can explain later.
あいつがいなくなったことで、きっと警察が騒ぎ出すでしょう。
Yeah, I'm sure the police will start making a fuss now that he's gone.
ほと
Yeah,
ぼりが
so
冷
I'll
める
take
ま
care
で
of
は、
Satoko and still.
そこでサトコを預かります。
Things start to cool down. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Is she gonna take her to the basement? Oh my god, if she is. Oh. I hope not. I really, really hope not. That's... Oh, Jesus, man. That is so gonna go wrong though, like seriously.
大丈夫なんだろう
もちろん
Hey,
で
you
す
okay
よ。
with that? Of course. Satoko's unconscious body felt heavy like a corpse as I carried her to Sion's scooter and sat her on the cargo rack. Placed her leaning against Sion's back in the driver's seat and wrapped Satoko's arms round Sion's body, then tied the two of them together with the belt. Oh, right. That way Satoko wouldn't slip off. Yeah,
じゃ
yeah.
あケイちゃん、
Alright, Kate-chan.
あと頼みます。
We'll talk later. Jesus, man. She's literally killed somebody and yet she sounds so peaceful. I mean, she hasn't really done as much as Katie's done, but she still helped. Like, I mean, it still counts. Then she on scooter travelled down the bumpy road. Yeah, and a moment later the two of them disappeared.
さあ行こ
Well, let's go. You've got to be kidding me. Are they just going to go home like nothing has happened? After seeing Xion off, then I started walking towards the highway.
行こうって
Go where?
うお祭りだよ
They're gonna go to what? Oh yeah, they have to because the alibi to the
アリバイが
festival.
なくちゃ怪しま
Yeah,
れ
we
る
need to create an alibi to avoid
そう
suspicion.
いう予定だったよね
Yep, that was part of the plan, wasn't it? Yep. Yeah, almost everybody in the village was participating in the festival. Then I was right, we had to go in order to throw off suspicion. Honestly though, part of me just wanted to fall asleep right here. Yeah, definitely, but the only thing is he has to go. That's the only thing about this. I mean, this is genuinely just some of the most strenuous shit he has probably ever done in his life. But he has to do it, otherwise, yeah, he will be regretting it a lot for a lot of time in the long term. I drag my exhausted legs forward and follow behind Deno. Yeah, I wonder if they're going to see me on. I wonder how awkward that's
ほ
going
ら
to be.
ケイチくん
Hey, Kate-kun.
そんなに疲れた顔
Cheer up!
変だよ
People will think you look weird if you keep looking so tired, right? Well, I think it's a little bit difficult because he's literally... Yeah, you know why. pleasant smile. How can she smile? How is she able to smile? Yeah, man, I literally read the script. Suspicion began to flow into my head, but I quickly forced those dark emotions out and berated myself for even thinking them. Yeah. It's actually kind of interesting. I suppose you could definitely get deep suspicion if they... I mean, if she's happy after having committed a murder, then what has she done in the past? Is she used to this kind of thing? You know, a lot of questions can arise. And they're not... It's just doing the best you can, right? So I need to work hard too. Yeah, it's all for Satoko. Yeah, are you sure? To take back our happy everyday life. Are you sure? We're still carrying out the plan, right? Yeah, I suppose this is just like the ending. I suppose if anything, this is like the reward. I mean, the ultimate reward is going to be going to sleep, but like, yeah, I suppose this is the beginning reward. And then it's just going to be tragedy, but like, yeah, let's not mention that.
Lena, ちょっと肩貸せ。
Lena, could you lend me your shoulder? I braced myself on... Oh, that's... Yeah, fair. I braced myself on Lena's shoulder so that I could drag my heavy legs to the shrine. Jesus.
ケイチ君の腕って意外と太いんだね。はう。
Keisuke, you're surprisingly heavy. Oh, Lena was just as exhausted as me, but she used all of her strength to make a single joke. No, maybe she wasn't joking after all. I travelled alongside Lena, who was slightly blushing while we escaped the gloomy forest. Yeah, of course she's blushing. I just seriously can't believe that she still has emotions like that, even though she's like, yeah. After that, we needed to wash away all the mud, sweat, rain, and the dishonour clinging to our entire body. Yeah. So we stopped by at Lena's house to get changed. Oh, right. Well, let's hope that Father allowed it. Ah, brilliant. Well, at least, I suppose, even though they've literally killed somebody, they can enjoy a Watanagashi festival. Woohoo. I like this song. A little other party was in full swing. The shrine grounds are packed. Oh, that's good, yeah. Oh boy! Somebody's got some explaining to do. Kei-chan, Lena. You're really late. Where have you been? Oh yeah, we've just killed a man. I mean, I don't know. We've been, I don't know, on a date. Mion gave Lena and I a glare that indicated she was sick of waiting. Oh my, that's actually really funny with Gaiety because he is so tired from the murder and now he's going to have fun, like, you know, do all the really, really strenuous club activities. Sorry, Mii-chan. Then I forgot something and I playfully stuck her tongue out. Once I saw that, I immediately chimed in. Jeez. Women take far too long with their makeup. All that struggling. And it doesn't even make a big difference. Well, that is true. But yeah. Come on. Then I looked at me with a pouty face. Seeing her nonchalantly made such a normal expression made me catch my breath. Yeah, fair enough. It's actually really funny, just like this, getting the alibi. It really just makes... It's like it's a completely different situation. No, is that really you? How can you keep acting so normal after committing a murder? Exactly! I know.
ケイチ君ひどいよ。
Gage-kun, you're terrible. And I raised her voice to invoke a response out of me, so I set aside my serious expression and did my best to wear a bright smile. Yeah, and I mean, I suppose it is nice for, you know, Mion, obviously. Good friend. Brilliant friend. Even, not just good, but like, one of your best. But, yeah, also just for, I suppose, do keep in mind that he's just committed murder, and like the whole mental related things, the mental side is going to be really, really bad. So maybe doing things like this is going to be really good just to calm it down, so that it doesn't actually have the potential to get really bad. Because they never had stuff like this in Tatari Goroshi, and if anything, it was even worse in Tatari Goroshi because you remember Takano came, and then yeah, things were just very, very weird when he started to wake up. I didn't mean it. What? No, you look really cute today.
かわいい。
Cute. And then I started turning around. Maybe I genuinely cheered her up. She would be. Alright, we're feeling fired up. That's actually kind of surprising that he's still trying. I'll help negotiate if you want to hit up the shops or something, okay? You can make jokes after you buy something. The old man selling takoyaki laughed graciously. Oh my god! I remember that takoyaki thing. I turned back after laughing with him, and I turned back after laughing with him, my eyes crossed from Mion, who looked troubled. Hey, Kei-chan, Lena. What's up? Oh, what? Well, about Satoko. Mion was hesitating and speaking evasively. She didn't need to say anything. I already understood. In the end, Satoko has headed back home before she even got to the festival. No, she'd been to the festival, or at least that's what I think. Seeing how dejected Mion looked, I gently gave her a pat on the shoulder. It's not your fault, Mion. Okay, I think Mion really would have brushed them off. And if anything, I don't really think Mion would have wanted to see them. You know, she would have said fuck off the second they came. If she knew what they did, I'd assume. Or maybe she would actually accept it. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell. We'll do our best tomorrow and think about what we can do to get Satoko back, okay? Right, Mita? Kei-chan. Lena. Mion's expression gradually softened. She looked relieved. Was she expecting us to blame her for not stopping Satoko? Oh, don't worry, Mion. We'll get it all back. Oh, are you sure? If anything, you may have ruined it entirely. Satoko will be able to smile anytime, anyway. Kei-chan, we need to go. Oh, Rika-san's performance is about to start. Oh, that's cool. There's a place with a better view over that way. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, I really don't want to because of Mion knowing about what happened to Satoko. I mean, not everything obviously, but I think she knows that she's in the basement of the Sonozaki house. I don't know, it's kind of hard to tell though. Okay. Right, this is gonna be interesting. I wonder what Mion wants to head to guide us. We pushed our exhausted bodies as hard as we could. Yeah, that must be really fucking difficult trying to stay in high spirits. We were at the shrine grounds on the night of the Watanagashi. Yeah. We had to look like we were having more fun than anybody else. Yeah, definitely, yeah. In order to make that a reality, Nena and I pushed our aching bodies to the limit. Oh, is that the end of the chapter? Oh, right. Okay. That is actually kind of convenient. I was getting really tired. Oh my god, man. That really was quite something. Dude, I just really wonder what's going to happen next. I'm so excited to read it tomorrow. Wonder what this is. Oh, man. That was really quite something, man. Oh yeah, we got the creepy flute music. Yeah, that is going to be quite something to begin tomorrow with, and very fitting, obviously. Oh my god. I genuinely can't believe that, though. I think it was really interesting. I mean, I'm going to be honest, I don't think it was nearly as good as the murder that was carried out in Higurashi. But at the same time, though, oh my god, just that murder, all of the emotions, all the psychological things with Keiichi, all of, like, obviously, Renan, Mion. I really found it... Shion even... Why did I say Mion? I really found it interesting, just, like, the whole sort of processes and the trust, and also the thoughts, and how much they contrasted each other as well, and just, like, oh my god. Also with Satoko, I really wonder what's going to happen with her, because, like... No, I really do wonder if it's going to be like Tatarigoroshi, like, anybody's going to discover, maybe, like, we're going to get a Takano situation, who knows. It's actually really interesting now that we think about what happened in Tatarigoroshi, because, like... Takano, I think Takano was probably telling Keiichi about, like, you know, just talking about, like, body-related things and having a really, really forbidden discussion. I think that was the second before she was actually going to go and kill Tomitake. Oh, shit. I'm an idiot. Alright, yeah. Man, I'm so excited to read this, though. Because, I'm going to be honest, like, everything before this was really, really known territory, but I suppose now we're fully going into the unknown. I mean, before we could just sort of apply our knowledge of Tatarigoroshi to sort of predict what would happen next, but now we can't really, because it's going to be completely different, I'd assume. Oh, but the only thing is the plot with Satoko, that is going to be really interesting, because I could progressively see people getting more and more infected with Hinamazawa syndrome, so as a result, you really wonder if Satoko being just so upset is really going to make their syndrome get worse and worse, and maybe as a result they'll get more and more mad, who knows. No, I don't really want to say mad, that's a bit unfair. No, I'll just say, I don't really know. I don't really want to say anything too mean. Yeah. Insane, that's a good word, yeah. Yeah, insane. But, yeah, man. God, that was quite something, though. I mean, is there anything else I can talk about? Oh, yeah. I just found it really interesting how everybody's reactions about, like, actually doing the murder in the friend group really, really differed. I really wonder how everyone's going to take this, because I kind of get the feeling that Keiichi, obviously Keiichi's Keiichi, there is no way that he is going to accept this. He is, oh my god, he's going to be grieving about it. He's going to be finding it so hard to cope with. I don't really know about Renan, Shion. I really wonder what they've actually done with Satoko as well, because if they've taken Satoko to the Sonozaki basement, then I just really wonder... I really wonder what's actually going to happen to her there, especially because she's a Houjou. This is not exactly going to be one of those worlds where Houjous are accepted. If anything, it's going to be quite the opposite. Yeah, it's going to be... I really wonder. So, yeah, I'm going to go to bed now. Really hope you guys enjoyed. And, yeah, I'll see you in the next video, where we will uncover more of what the hell is going to happen next.